What's going on, guys? This is your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like one legendary coach finally gave Caitlin Clark her flowers. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. The media today, we know Caitlin Clark's name has been the topic of discussion going back to last year, man, when you had old guard players like Cheryl Swoops bashing on Caitlin Clark, pretty much not wanting to give her just due. And I'm here to tell you, the tide is starting to turn. Now, we know the Indiana Fever did everything they had to do to put winning pieces around Caitlin Clark. So now, just like I've been reporting on all season long, we're going to see a change of the guard. A change of the guard being a lot of these old guard people in the media, old guard players, they're going to be showing Caitlin Clark way more love now because the Indiana Fever are real contenders. They are real contenders for the WNBA championship. But not only that, what Caitlin Clark was able to do in getting the league to where it's at today, we all got to remember, they got a $2.3 billion media rights deal. They didn't get this deal just on a whim of people just all of a sudden want to watch. They got this deal strictly because they have the biggest woman star in all of sports playing in their damn league. Now, with all that being said, let's head over to Twitter and look and see what's popping. Let's pull it up right now. So this is the Naismith Award Twitter account. Now, you guys don't know, Juju Watkins actually just won this award yesterday, which we'll get into that later on in the video. What I want to get to is this part right here, this 40-second clip, because, you know, these clips be short, but they pack a punch, bro. So let's read this caption here. It stated, when Caitlin Clark came to the scene a few years ago, she made it all happen. I think we owe her quite a lot. Now, before we even watch this, y'all want to know what she's talking about? She's talking about Caitlin Clark turning this tide around and bringing new fans to the W. You can say what you want about the fans, whether they're casual fans, whether they know basketball or not. They got the viewership. That's what they need to talk about, is having actual fans, having an actual sport that generate actual revenue. That, my friend, is what they owe Caitlin Clark, especially the W. So when these people get on here and they get to run in their mouth and they get to talking and not showing Caitlin Clark love, they get to looking stupid. They all look stupid because they know damn well they will not have the viewership they got. They will not have the CBA agreement that's soon to be coming out without Caitlin Clark being there. But with all that being said, let's check out some of this clip. Let's pull it up right now, man. Let me blow this up for you guys so you guys can see it here. And let's get right down to business.
When you look at the women's game now, when you were coaching at Notre Dame, did you ever think it would be this big, this popular, that they'd be selling out arenas constantly? I think.
And let me stop it real quick. So, look, whenever she asked that question, she looked like, damn, I know she ain't just asked you this question because she know what the answer is going to be. Let's go back to
women my age all dreamed that this was be possible. And when Caitlin Clark came on the scene a few years ago, she made it all happen. I think we owe her quite a lot. How she's grown, everything about women's basketball, the attention that we're getting in the media from fans.
And that's something that don't get talked about enough, is the way Caitlin Clark grew this thing in the media, man. Think about this. A year or two ago, right? Wasn't nobody talking about the WNBA. Wasn't nobody making videos about the league. Hell, wasn't nobody even watching women's basketball of all things. Now you might have had some people watching it, some people following the sport, but I'll be real with you. I'm going to be honest here. I'm a casual fan. I was not paying attention to this sport. I was a football guy, but there was a young lady that kept popping up all over social media, and she was hitting threes from logo distance. And I said, wow, who is this young lady? Who is she? I didn't care if she's black, she's white. I didn't care. Only thing I wanted to see this girl that's blowing up on the internet hit these damn logo threes. And I must mind you, I'm not the only one that felt this way. Other people felt this way. That's how we even got here, was because Caitlin's name was ringing bells all over social media. And it's way before the Angel Reese drama. And like, that's what people fail to realize. Caitlin Clark was blowing up before the Angel Reese drama even came, because she was a chick that was hitting logo threes deeper than anybody, busting nothing but booty on a basketball court. And then she walks away in per class. You can't see me. That is how we got here. Let's get back to the footage.
From kind of fans that aren't really women's basketball fans. We got the casual fan now watching the game. I think we've come so far just in the last 5 years.
And that's what I told y'all. Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I just said? Everybody ain't basketball fans. Everybody don't know X's and O's. Only thing we know is that it is popping with Caitlin Clark playing, because she gonna do something you ain't never seen a girl do before. And she gonna continuously do this performance, crossover people. That's why it was key for the Indiana Fever administration and front office to put together key players in a team that was assembled enough to help Caitlin Clark make it to that next level almost instantaneously. Because if they want to keep this viewership, they want to keep what they got to have Caitlin Clark win. Because you want to know why? Winning draws attention. Winning draws attention. If Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever is not winning, the attention is not going to be there. Now, we do not want the hype to die at all. We want the hype to stay. Now, something that I have noticed is that a lot of casual fans kind of backed off Caitlin Clark, which I'm going to make a video about this, because compared to where we was at last year to compared to now, it's not looking good for its ticket sales, merchandise sales, and everything surrounding Caitlin Clark name, image, and likeness. It's not looking good compared to where it was last year. Now, is she still making sales? She's still selling tickets? Is they still going to sell out arenas? I believe so. But will it be anything like it was last year with the casual fan coming to watch? I don't know yet. Hell, even the numbers are down on YouTube right now. See, nobody's going to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it, because Caitlin Clark did something to lose a lot of casual fans. In order to get those fans back, they have to win. Simple as that. And they have to win in an unprecedented fashion. But let's get back to the clip, because I think it's a little bit more on here.
That it's amazing, but certainly something that we hoped would happen and dreamed would happen, and it's great to see it come to fruition.
Shout out to her, man. That was the full clip of her talking about Caitlin Clark. You guys don't know, this is Notre Dame former coach Muffet McGraw, and she reflects on the incredible rise of women basketball and the impact of Caitlin Clark through the 23 and 24 basketball season, man. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news, man. And until next time, y'all already know how I'm rocking, baby. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake